Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Carla Gray, your Self-Love for Greatness Transformation Coach, and I'd like to welcome you to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time being with me, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so when I drop a video, you will be the first to be informed. Yay! We are still embarking on our journey through the 14-day self-love challenge. And the purpose of the challenge is for each of us to love ourselves even more in 2024 so that we can learn to give ourselves what we need, what we desire, and what we deserve in order for us to live a life of greatness, purpose, and overall abundance. So I am so grateful that you are partaking and participating in this challenge. And if this is your first time here, please go back to the first 3 videos and that will catch you up to speed so that you will have the basics and the foundation for finishing this overall challenge. You can also join the Facebook group where I will have a link that's in the comments down below this video. This will allow you into the community where we spend our time working through different strategies and best practices on a daily basis, but also you will find the posts that I am posting regarding each day's challenge in the Facebook group. And for each of you who have been on this journey and who are really following and implementing the practice, I say congratulations to you. This is a lot of work, but you are worth it. And being that you are worth it, I do have a couple questions to start off today's challenge. We are on day 4. So the first question is, do you value yourself? Do you know your worth? So today I'm going to be sharing some secrets, practices, and tips that will help you avoid devaluing yourself and help you to cultivate your own worth as you learn to focus on the things that actually builds worth within us. So let's get started as we go through this challenge. So the first thing I want to say is, do you know what self-worth really is? And according to Webster's dictionary, it's a feeling that you are a good person who deserves to be treated with respect. Another term that's interchangeable with self-worth is called self-value. And basically, it is how we value ourselves. It is more of a behavior as to how we act toward what we value. And that includes ourselves. How do we act toward ourselves and the things around us? So I'd just like to share with you that often, according to research, we attach our value and our worth to external factors, which really is not true self-worth. Self-worth are inner values. When we attach ourselves to external values, when they change, so does our worth. If it increases, then our worth increases. But if it decreases, then our worth decreases according to what we believe to be worth. So let me just tell you what most of society believes is worth or self-worth. And believe me, these are not what is considered true worth. So let me just start with the first one. These are factors that are commonly used as yardsticks to measure self-worth by most people. Number 1 is appearance. And that could be how much we weigh on a scale, the clothes we wear, and even the kind of attention that we get. Appearance. Number 2 is our net worth. How much money is in the bank? Our assets, our material possessions. These things can be attached to our worth without us even knowing that it does not give us worth, personal worth. And then number 3 is who we know. People in society, influential people. You know, sometimes you will hear someone name drop because they want to be associated with a specific person. Number 4 is our career. Now, often we judge ourselves and our worth by careers that we have, as well as titles, along with judging other people as to their careers. For example, if a person works on the stock market in Wall Street, this person could be considered having more worth than a teacher or someone who is a janitor, simply because people attach finances to that particular position, and so, or just elevate the status. And finally, our achievements. We could have made high scores on the ACT or had been given a lot of awards. We could have been a certain place in a marathon, and it goes on and on, our achievements. And these are according to research and the self-worth theory, how we can self-evaluate ourselves and attach these external factors to our worth, which really add nothing to us. And therefore, when we do add these into the formula, we can often have depression, a lot of stress, anxiety, health issues, mental issues, because we are using the wrong measuring stick. So let me just give you at least 5 things that you can do to cultivate your self-worth. And then I'll add a couple tips to that. So number 1 would be to build up these 5 characters inside of yourself. Number 1 is kindness. And you want to be friendly, generous, and considerate. Now, that doesn't just start with other people. That starts with being kind to yourself. Secondly, we want to have compassion. And with compassion, that means we can have sympathy. When someone is feeling hurt, we can suffer with them. But we also can have self-compassion. And when we are feeling hurt and we are suffering, we can give ourselves compassion. Third, empathy. That's a little bit different from compassion, because empathy, this is where we can imagine how another person feels. And then we can put ourselves in their place and we can treat them accordingly, according to what they need. The 4th and 5th qualities go hand in hand. That is self-respect and then respect for others. When you give yourself respect, you have standards for you to live by. And then you also have boundaries. And these are boundaries to protect you for when you're not being respected. And then we carry that over to how we handle ourselves with other people when we are respecting them. So really and truly, when we can have true self-worth, it's the inside. And these are 5 qualities that we can build that will help us to know for sure that we are worthy of being respected, of belonging, and being loved. not by others first, but by ourselves, and then we can give it to others. So let me just give you another tip. Number one, or two tips. Number one, I want you to really think about this. If you are doing this, stop chasing money, status, and popularity. Why? They're all changing and they add nothing to your self-worth. And number two, which is so critical, stop talking down to yourself. If you make a mistake, stop judging yourself. Stop speaking to yourself with a critical voice and being negative toward you, because your worth is based on your own kindness, compassion, empathy, respect for yourself, and respect for others. Not on what you do or what you have. And just keep that in mind. And so how will you build on the concepts of your inner qualities that truly give you worth? And just from my own personal life, as I have built these particular qualities in my life, not by even trying, my net worth has gone up because I embody the qualities of having self-worth. So as I said, don't chase those external things. Just have a plan for living the best life and then doing the best with what you have, and ultimately you will live a life of greatness, purpose, and abundance because you value yourself and you are worthy.